You can tell everyone and put the link on the stories and the social media, etc. if you want, okay?
Rien de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien. C'est payé, balayé, oublié. Je me fous du passé. Avec mes souvenirs, j'ai allumé le feu. Mes chagrins, mes plaisirs, je n'ai plus besoin de balayer les amours avec leur trémolo, balayer pour toujours. Je repars à zéro. Non, rien de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien. Ni le bien qu'on m'a fait, ni le mal, tout ça m'est bien égal. Non, rien de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien. Car ma vie, car mes joies, aujourd'hui, ça commence avec toi.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Labella News podcast. Today is an amazing podcast day because we have the beautiful Maddie Meadows and Fiona Frost with us. Girls, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Maddie and Fiona. Maddie and Fiona, can you hear me? Well, I think they are not listening to me, but we'll figure it out. Can you hear me? You can hear me, really? Okay. Pierre, can you help us please here? Pierre, can you help us please here to check what's happening with the sound of Maddie and Fiona because they can hear me? Oh, sorry. Now you can
It's okay.
hear me. Now you can hear me, right?
Yeah, and I just saw
Sorry.
something on
I'm
my phone
just
that
I'm not just the best guy in the world with the tech. I was like with my phones and my microphone on mute, so I'm really sorry. Um,
no, you're fine. You're fine.
I was saying that it's a pleasure to have you guys here. Thank you very much for being here with us and for being on board on this amazing project. Um, First of all, let me ask you where are you guys right now so the fans can know that.
California.
Hmm.
Florida.
So I think that's just the perfect combination. If I lived in America, it would be in California or in Florida for sure, not in
Yeah.
other place, because I like sun, and yeah. To all the guys who are here, welcome. I'm gonna do an Instagram story as well for my personal page to get more people here and to let the guys know that we are live. Okay, so let me just ask you like the typical questions that everyone asks, but then after that, this is more like a conversation. Not this is not like an interview. So, but I wanna know how you start doing porn, because that's not that idea that you just like wake up. Oh, I wanna do porn, right? How did it happen in your head?
What's the black thing on my? Oh, never mind. Okay. So are you asking us that question and we're gonna each answer it?
Yeah, exactly. You can. I do the question, and you ask her. You answer first, you and first Fiona, for example. You.
Okay.
Okay.
I turned 18 and I was camming online, and after 2 weeks I was found by an agency, and I didn't really know I was getting into porn because I thought it was just nude modeling. But then I kind of liked it, and all the girls were super nice, and everyone included, so I loved it. I stayed.
Okay. And you, Fiona.
I was living in.
We are not. We are not. We are not listening.
You can't hear me?
No, no. Now I can. Now I can. Sorry.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
So I was living in Arizona at the time with my roommates, and she ended up telling me that, well, we both had an OnlyFans, and then she said she got contacted through her Twitter by an agent.
Fiona, can you please change your internet connection because the sound is like robotic, you know? Are you with your 4G or with the Wi-Fi?
Like fiber internet.
What? Yeah, but it was like a robotic, right, Maddie?
Yeah, correct.
Can you please?
I can try changing to like no Wi-Fi.
Okay, please change it.
Can you
Okay,
hear me now?
I think now it's better. Yeah,
Better?
yeah.
Okay. So one of my friends got contacted through her Twitter by an agent, and then she ended up asking me if I wanted to do porn. So we debuted on Exploited College Girls, which was actually in Scottsdale, where I lived in Arizona, and I really loved it. So then I ended up flying to Florida and staying with my agent. I got like a few shoots, like Bang Bros and everything, and then I ended up staying, and I love it.
So, and you started with at what age did you start?
20. Or
At
no, I was 19.
and now you are
21.
21.
Yes.
So
Time bar.
you just do porn for 2 years,
Yes.
and you are loving it. And
Started in
when
like December of 2020.
okay. So you started earlier, like 18, right, Maddie, as well?
Yeah, I started at 18 and now I'm 25, but I also took a 3-year break to dog groom because from 18 to 19, I was in the model house. I didn't have my own car or place to stay, so it was really hard, and I got caught up in a lot of bad stuff. So once I groomed and got on my feet, I was able to get my own place and car, and that's how I ended up here, and it's way better. So yeah.
And what was like to tell your parents that, hey, dad and mom, I will make porn, you know, because they are in a different they are older than us, a different generation, and it's like different. It's really difficult for them, you know, to accept that, right?
Yeah, I remember I went to LA to meet my agent with my best friend because I was scared, obviously, meeting someone from the internet, but I was 18 and super naive and young. And after I signed the contract, when I agreed to it, I came home and I just told my mom, look, I signed a 5-year contract for porn, and she just started crying. And when I lived in the model house, they didn't talk to me for 3 months, but they learned to get over it. I think I was too young at the time, and now they fully support what I do. So I think it takes good communication and also age.
Yeah, and you, Fiona?
So I was actually on family vacation. It was like Christmas vacation when my
It's
first video came out online, and my parents ended up having like a lot of their friends screenshotting it and sending it to them. So they
ah,
like
you
pulled
did
me
you
into the
you you didn't tell them before you do.
no.
Yeah, because
And then
if you told it before, they will say no, right?
yeah,
So
no.
it's done.
They
It's
kept
done.
Yeah, and so the video came out, and they pulled me in a hotel room and said, like, we could lose our jobs. So, like, you need to stop doing this. We're concerned about your safety and everything. And I was like, well, everyone is tested, and it's really safe. And like, I don't know, they did not support it at first and realized that this is what I'm doing. I'm
Yeah,
healthy and safe, so that's all that matters.
yeah. The problem is that like people just think not just by themselves, but of the friends, what the friends think, and etc. You know,
Yeah,
and it's always
Yeah.
like that. Oh, your girl is doing porn, people just get in your lives. You don't fucking care about them, but they are like always like talking about you, right? It's so
yeah,
stupid. But you don't care, right? That's why you do porn. You do whatever you want, and you love it. And of course, for doing porn for both of you, because I think like this. A lot of people, all the people in the world, like 99.9% of the people in the world watch porn. The men, all the men in the world watch porn. But then they have to do something related to porn, they oops, you know, and it doesn't make sense because if you watch it, if you like it, why can't you relate it with like working or different things, you know? And that's so
Yeah.
sorry about my English is not perfect. I think you understand it, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
Hypocritical.
Critical.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is, you know. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I
Uh,
think it's really like upsetting when people like consume porn all day long, but then the minute you tell them like, "Oh, I actually like perform," they're just like, "Oh, like that's what you do? Like like it's just weird how they switch up once you say that
yeah.
you're like involved in it, but they'll watch it all day long. Comments on it.
I'm sure like a friend of your father or Maddie's was like telling your father, "Oh, your girl is doing porn." Yeah, man, but you watch it because you were watching porn, right?
Yeah, they're the weirdos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Family,
right.
like Google my name and like tell me like, "Oh, you're doing porn," and it's like you're the weird one for googling it and then asking me if I did it. Like you're
And
sad.
I'm sure those
But
guys they jerked off because of you. You know, they are saying that shit, but then they will go jerk off. Uh, So just be quiet and don't tell nothing to the girls because they are doing their jobs, right? But people are always people like negative stuff, you know. People are
Yeah.
always
yeah,
people love to do to talk about negative stuff like gossiping about negativity. That's why right now there is no COVID. Right now it's just Russian and Ukraine. We were like 2 years like COVID all the fucking time in the news, but
yeah.
right now we don't have COVID anymore because do you know
I
why?
just said that to my boyfriend this morning. I was like, you know, it's funny now that there's like a war going on, all of a sudden like COVID doesn't exist and I'm not seeing COVID in every single headline anymore.
Yeah, we have to thank Putin because he made that COVID disappeared, you know. No, but
Mm,
it's just because like the bad news sell as fuck. People and the
Yeah,
media
people want to.
are always like trying to get, you know, bad news to sell them.
yeah.
Yeah.
And okay, let's talk. Let's talk. If you guys are whitelist spots members, or even if you don't, if you are not, you guys can go to the waiting room and one at a time. We are going to do some. You can do vocal questions to our muses. Okay. Um, and so you can come to the waiting room if you want to make some questions in a bit, okay? And if you want to check our Discord, you can do exclamation point Lebella News, and you will go directly to our Discord, and we will talk about the project as well, of course. Um, so, what are your plans for the future? Like, what do you what are your not plans? What are your goals?
Um, Probably to invest my money in something that I can own and definitely have a house and a car. I don't come from a lot, so my goals aren't very high exceeded, or not exceeded, but very high, you know. So I don't know. I'm an easygoing person as long as I have people who love me and a roof over my head. I'm very happy. But yeah, I haven't really thought much about goals.
Could you repeat, please?
I haven't really thought much about goals.
Okay. And you, Fiona?
I just invest my money, like she said, in the crypto. It depends. On
Crypto
if
is, yeah, crypto is it's like a
it
good
depends if they're gonna
investment.
start regulating it or not, but or real estate, and
Okay.
then just save up to travel the world. I really just want to travel.
But you guys, how do you guys think? Like, for example, you think like, okay, I want to do porn like Lisa Ann or Kendra Lust for a long time, or like not so long time, and do porn for some years and then be like a business girl or something with other stuff, you know?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I want to definitely put my money into something, you know?
But what kind of business would you love to have, for example, Maddie?
Um, that's what I haven't thought about yet. I'm
Okay.
too young.
Yeah, you are 24, right?
I'm 25, and I may
25.
sound older, but I'm still very young in my head.
Yeah, and you are. I'm 32. I'm old as fuck. So, I wish I
Not
would. I
fair.
wish I would. I as 25. You know, but I'm not. But I'm not. Okay, and in you, Fiona, you just want to like real estate or crypto or maybe something like that, or we want to do porn for a long time.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of different options. I haven't even dipped my toes in camming yet, or like I thought about maybe working with trans performers. I don't know. I'm still really young, so I don't.
Yeah,
There's a lot
you.
of things I haven't dipped my toes in yet and tried yet, so it's hard to say, like, even in 5 years, like, where I'm gonna be based on my decisions that I make, like, in this upcoming year.
Yeah, you are 21, so you have a lot of years in front of you that you can do whatever you want. That's right. You don't have like to think what you have to do in 5 years. You just have
Yeah,
to enjoy the life, right?
yeah. So far, it's been like year to year. Like, I would have never predicted, like, how much my life has changed, like, in a
Yeah.
single years.
So
Like,
let's
predicting, like, years, very hard.
let's talk a little bit about porn and sex. Can we do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so I never met one porn star that doesn't love sex. It's impossible, right? That's impossible, because
Yeah.
she would be suffering all the time. So
Mm.
it's
I
like
feel like you can tell if they don't enjoy it.
yeah. It's impossible like to pass the perfect image through the cameras. So
Right.
this question is always for both of you. What is your favorite part on sex? What do you like the most on sex?
Well, since I do girl, I think definitely the foreplay in the beginning leading up to it, because that's what really gets the scene going, you know?
Okay. And when you
Yeah,
talk
it's like
when you talk about
girl, but
sorry.
what were you gonna say?
I was asking like
Oh, I would say for
when
girl, I would probably be the same.
you okay, but for example in the foreplay, what do you like the most? Like the kisses, licking pussy, like hugs. I don't know
Yeah,
what's the best part for you.
like making out and looking into each other's eyes and touching each other like through your panties and bra and things like that. Like that turns me on. That's
That's
hot.
so sweet.
I really love like passionate sex, so kind of the same thing. And I love to be like dominated. I love being choked, and yeah, I
You
like
love to be
when someone's on
choked.
top of me.
What?
I like when someone's on top of me.
Okay. So you don't like to be like the one that it's on charge.
Yeah.
You
No.
prefer like just lay down, okay, you can do whatever you want with me. Like that?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So you have to, and your boyfriend, for example, is he like that kind of guy who is on charge?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's
Definitely.
perfect. It's a perfect match.
Yeah. It's a perfect dynamic.
Yeah.
I like to please too, but something.
So you guys have boyfriends, right? How do
I don't.
you don't, Maddie? You don't, Maddie. But okay, this question is for Fiona. You have a boyfriend. How is your boyfriend? Is your boyfriend okay that you do porn? Does he do porn as well?
Yeah, so like when we first met, we were both doing mainstream porn, and then after we started dating, we both kind of quit mainstream porn for the most part, and we're still available to like be booked together, but for guys, like I only work with my boyfriend, and then I also do like girl stuff, and he's fine with that. Doing like a threesome with it's like another girl. So that's kind of where we're at.
The sound is not good, Fiona. It's like I don't know. I don't
Can you
know.
hear me like if I talk louder?
No, that's not it. Sometimes the sound goes
Like
down.
right
Yeah, it breaks.
Oh,
Are you with your phone or laptop?
I'm in my phone.
Ah, okay. Okay, let's try it. Let's try, no problem. So, but for example, if you have like a mainstream company telling you, "Hey, Fiona, I will pay you $500,000 to do like a scene with other guy." What was
Yeah,
that's a difficult, because you want the money, but at the same time you love your boy and you don't do it you don't do it anymore, right? Just with your boy. So, how do
yeah.
you react to that information?
I don't think that you could pay me to do it just because like we've already set that boundary. So I don't think anything would change that because like at the end of the day, like what matters more is his feelings. And
That's a perfect answer.
yeah,
Yeah, because you could get the money, but if you were like in your home with your boyfriend and things were not great, it doesn't matter
yeah,
the bank account that you have, right? The money that you have.
right.
So
What's
yeah,
what's money if you don't have a love?
yeah, that's true. That's true. That's
very
true.
true.
Okay, so let's see if we have here some people on the waiting room. If you guys wanna come and do some questions to our muses, let's come to the waiting room, okay? And you can ask whatever you want. Um, we are going to talk. Okay, but not anymore about porn, but just about sex. Because you have a boyfriend, Mary doesn't have it. But when you are with someone that is a guy, not a girl, like what's the favorite part? What's the favorite position that you like?
I for me preferably is missionary and lazy doggy.
Lazy dog. What's the lazy doggy is?
You like lay on your stomach and he just like sit from the
Yeah.
back.
So I
That's
know
my favorite too.
I know the
Yeah.
the dog position, the doggy style position, but I don't know the lazy doggy.
It's like instead of me being on all fours, I'm laying down like straight.
Ah, okay, like this.
Yeah.
That's my favorite position as well, because
Yeah.
I'm a
It's
guy,
good.
and when we guys see it from the top, we just see
Right.
like the pitch, all the pitch, the art,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It is. It is.
Yeah.
So you like that position too?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are all of three lazy doggers.
Woo.
Yeah, that's a team of lazy doggers. Okay, perfect. Um,
I didn't know that's what it was called.
yeah, me neither. Me neither. We are here to learn something. Um, so, did you guys travel a lot?
I personally haven't, but I don't know about Fiona.
I definitely was like last year when I was doing like mostly mainstream stuff. Like I feel like I was never I was going every day traveling between Vegas and Arizona.
Fiona, can you please like try to put your iPhone? I don't know because we are not listening. Maybe it's something that I don't know if it's
I can try going inside like
okay.
by the
Can
Wi-Fi.
you try to go inside, please? By the way, beautiful house. Oh, you have. Can you show the river? You have a river there.
Oh yeah,
Is
there's
that
like
a river? Can you
there's a
show us?
pond in the backyard.
It's really beautiful.
It's a big pond.
I think now it must be better. I
Can
don't
I sit
know.
in here? My Wi-Fi is it better?
I think. What do you think, Mary?
I think it's better. She has to talk for a little bit for
Yeah,
us.
yeah,
We just connect to the Wi-Fi now.
yeah.
Sorry.
Your boyfriend is really big. We can saw that. We saw that.
Yeah, he is.
He's really big, so no one can mess with you for sure.
No, definitely not.
Okay. Um, let's see if someone. Let's see if this guy wanna do some questions. Ivix, are you there?
I think he has his thing on mute.
Yeah, it
Oh
is.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, we have another one. Hey, Tai G. Are you there, Tai G? Marky Shooter, are you there, bro?
Hey,
Hello?
what's good, man?
Hey,
What's up?
man. What's up? Welcome to the podcast. Do you want to do some questions to the girls? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Are you
He
there?
said can't, but I don't know if he's gonna come back.
No, we have more people. Okay, we had Odd Job. Odd Job, how are you, man? You are with mute. You have to take out the mute to speak, man. Odd Job, Marky Shooter, and TG. We have three people here, but they are not talking. Maybe they are like shy. I don't know.
Boys are.
Yeah, it says two of them are on mute, so they just have to like tap to
While
unmute the mic.
while they don't talk, let me know something. No, you have a boyfriend, but before you have the boyfriend, Fiona, and you married that you are single, like, do you think do you feel that it's difficult for you guys to have a boyfriend because like you are porn stars, and there are a lot of guys that would love to be with you, but is it difficult to have someone that you can trust, that is not just someone that wants to fuck you because you are a porn star? You know, because it's legit.
For me personally, it's not that. It's fans tend to not wanna be so interested because they think, someone else is taking care of you or something. I do think, men can get jealous, but since I'm a girl performer only, I think it's for me mostly just the fans that get, a little jealous. If I were to have a boyfriend, they wouldn't probably do as much for me as they do, but I'm very thankful for it.
Okay.
Yeah,
And you
definitely true. I feel like since getting a boyfriend, like a lot of my fans are not that supportive of it because they like the fantasy of being able to be with me. But before I had a boyfriend, I definitely didn't think I was going to be in a relationship for a long time. Like it wasn't on my agenda,
and
but
yeah,
it just kind of happened.
when you are a porn
Well, I'm
star,
glad
it's
not
difficult
about
to. When you are a porn star, it's like it's difficult to. That part is difficult because you have a boyfriend, but you know that as soon as you tell people that you have a boyfriend, a lot of fans won't support you anymore, and that's kind of stupid, you know. That's not kind. It's really stupid, but it happens all the time. It happens with me when I start dating. Like I notice on my Instagram that like a lot of girls just like disappear, you know, and I don't fucking care, you know, but because I don't need those girls. But the thing is, of course, the more men you have like doing your OnlyFans and subscribing OnlyFans, etc., the more money you get. So financially, did you feel I lost, or it was okay? It was okay to handle.
It was okay. I actually, since I quit like mainstream porn for the most part, like working with other guys, I've actually had more traffic directed to just my OnlyFans since it's not really available. Like new content isn't available online for free. So I've actually been making more money on my OnlyFans than I was before.
So
That's smart.
yeah, I think,
Yeah.
and the most part of the porn stars are doing that, and I understand if you can do in your own page, why are you going to give that money to the mainstreams, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But at the same time, you need the mainstreams to get a name.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you first start on the mainstreams, and then you go to the to your OnlyFans, etc. So I think all the guys here would like to know these. Oh, okay, I have two guys here. I will put them here, and after I do the question, the new guys can do the question as well. So I think
Hey, what's
all.
up, guys?
Hey, just a question, just a second, bro. I'm going to do a question, and then you can do it. Okay?
No, that's fine. Can you bring my buddy up in the waiting room? I'm trying to bring a lot of people in here from my other NFT project groups,
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
get
yeah.
y'all
Of
started.
course, man. Of course. Let's do one question, and then I will bring them up. Okay?
Awesome, thanks, guys.
Okay. So, um, I think everyone wants to know that, like, for a mainstream porn video, how much do a girl and a boy get? Of course, it depends on the name. If you are famous, if you are not, of course. But it's like an average, just to people know, because people are always talking about like how much do they do with porn. A lot of people think all the porn stars are fucking millionaires, but they are not, for sure. Some of them are, yeah, but not all of them, right? So could you
No, not at
tell me
all.
a little bit more about that?
I'd say generally, like for a boy girl scene, the girl usually makes 1,000, and the guy usually makes 500. For girl scenes, I think it might be different.
So
It's like 800 to 900.
so when
Yeah, and if you do like a threesome, like they'll add on like a couple hundred. Like I've
Yeah,
gotten
it'll
it
be
in
like
1,200
1,000.
and 14.
Yeah, yeah.
but if you do that video on your OnlyFans, maybe you can get like 10K or more, right?
Yeah, because you'll have it
Yeah.
on there for the rest of your life, or as long as you want to.
So
Yeah.
those mainstreams websites, do they give you do they give you
Royalty?
royalties?
No.
No, really, fuck.
I know the 360 project that I'm working on, like he was saying that he was gonna give us like 5 to 10% royalties, but that's the first company that's ever offered that.
Okay,
Wow.
okay. No, and it's fair because if a normal, when I say normal, like an actor, he get royalties for the movie if the movie goes, not all, of course, but if
Exactly, yeah.
but when you do the contract, you have the royalties, and if the movie is big, you can get more royalties. If you have a big porn video, you should get royalties because they are earning a lot of money with it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I've always been an advocate for royalties. I feel like
Yeah.
companies are really making out by
Okay,
paying.
let's
Right.
who wants to be the first here? Tai G wants to be the first talking with the girls and do some questions.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm sending some emails out right now. I'm trying to work. I'm listening in. I got some questions. Can you bring up my buddy Spins real quick? His name is
Of
Spins.
course, Spinston. Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
be. I'm
Okay,
right here listening in. I plan on getting into this project, and I'm just a little busy right now. I'll be
okay,
right
man.
back.
Okay. Spinston, how are you, man?
Thank you.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So, what questions do you have?
It's a good question. So I just joined. So would you like to tell me a little bit about the project?
Yeah, of course. So, this project is called La Galerie des NFT. It means in English the gallery the NFTs gallery, okay. And this is just the first collection. The first collection is the Le Belle Anus. It means the beautiful anus, and it's a collection inspired on the 2000 more famous porn stars anuses in the world. I did it because it's something really different, you know. An anus for me, it's like a fingerprint. So all the anuses are different, you know. The boobs, for example, you can look at different boobs and they all look the same. It's boobs, you know. Of course, there are different type of boobs, different size boobs, but it's always boobs and really similar. But the anuses are not. There are not one anuses matching another one. It's like a fingerprint. And I know that people would talk about it because this is really out of the box. And I want to create something really different because I was a little bit tired about all the fucking animals NFTs. It's always the same shit everywhere, you know? So I want to do something different. And that's why I did the project.
Bro, I am rocking with you, dog.
Yeah, man. And I was
Dude, I
like,
love it.
and I was tired of that shit, and I was tired of the gas fees of Ethereum and gas fees, you know, because that's why I have a sentence on the website that you can check, lagalerie.nft.com, and that sentence is anal sex it's good when it's consensual. That's why our protocol it's Solana and not Ethereum, because we are all tired of being fucked in the ass by gas fees of Ethereum, you know, because it is it's like you are going to buy 1000 NFT and you have to pay $200 of gas fees. It doesn't make sense. That's why I did it in Solana. But look, this is just the first collection. This collection is related to porn. The next collections are not. So I'm going to have always different, you know, different themes. Right now it's porn. I'm having the support of beautiful and amazing porn stars like Fiona and Maddie, and it's been amazing to all these girls supporting the project. You know, having girls from Portugal, Italy, France, Philippines, Mexico, Canada, United States, Netherlands, like every fucking where in the world, joining this community, sharing with the fans, and it's so amazing to see this community talking with their idols. You know, I have people who cried because they talked with their idols, and it was like they were like, Tiago, I never thought it would be possible, you know, to talk with my favorite porn star, and you are doing like my fucking dream. And I just told them, bro, that's nothing, because we are doing a party for the olders and for the porn stars. So maybe you can meet your idol and take a picture with her. And it was like start crying. It's so amazing to have that kind of emotions in one NFT project that I think I never see it before. And yeah, the royalties that we are giving, like the benefits for the holders, are really cool and real well structured. I was 8 months working on this project just to launch it, and I was like 5 months alone doing it. Didn't tell my brother, didn't tell my mother, didn't tell anyone, just to make sure no one would like took the idea and run away. So I was like doing it, and it's really well structured. And if you see the holders rules here on Discord, you can check what you guys get with the NFTs. For example, if you have 2 NFTs, you can get one for free on the next collection. If you have 3 NFTs, you can get everything that is behind on the previous topics of the 1 and 2 NFTs, plus royalties on the next collections for life. 5 NFTs, you get the previous topics plus 1% of these collection sales. So this is working as a DAO, okay? You can earn money. You are not staking it, but if you have the NFT, it works like a staking. So I think it's really well structured. If you check the website and if you check the Discord, you will be amazed to this project. And yeah, of course, having these beauties talking with us, supporting the project, makes it awesome as fuck, you know. And it's like we are doing the dream for a lot of guys, you know, and it's really important for us to have the girls with us and to support sex workers, because one of the things that I talked with Aria from Pornhub, the Pornhub social media, is one of the ambassadors. When I talked to her at the beginning, I told her that I want to support struggling artists. That's why we are giving 7.4% of the sales to struggling artists and street artists, you know. Because I was a street artist before, I didn't have money like 12 years ago, so I was on that skin. I know what's that to struggle, you know. So I want to help now that I'm financially better. I want to help those people, and we are going to upload the videos on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, this one that you are watching the stream. So this is a complex project. It's not a normal project, but if you check the website and Discord, you will fall in love for it. I'm sure about it. Sorry about I was really long, but I'm really passionate about my baby. This is my baby, you know. So sorry if I was too long, man.
No worries, no worries. That was a great explanation. I have one more question for you.
Okay.
So, as the owner of the project, is your butthole going to be an NFT?
Yeah. No, but this is really interesting to know. I did this project because 8 months ago, when I started thinking about doing an NFT collection, I didn't know what I was doing an NFT collection about. But like 2 years ago, I do comedy in my YouTube and here in Portugal. So 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I did a video from my YouTube. Um, I did a mold of my heinous, a real mold, okay, and do it. How can you say it in English? Like that thing that you put your keys, like a key holder or something, you know? No, like this, for example. How do you call this?
Keychain.
A keychain?
Key fob.
Okay, I did something like this, but with my butthole, you know, in a mold. And why did I do that? Because in Portuguese, I'm Portuguese. In Portuguese, when you say anus, and ears in English, when I say ears, like New Year's Eve, okay, it's you spell it the same way, okay. So when it was the New Year's Eve, I just said to my friends, "Bom ano," it means New Year's, have a good New Year's Eve, and give them those molds, and they were like laughing and crying about it. They loved that. And like 8 months ago, I was like thinking, what the fuck, what NFT collection that I'm going to do on the first collection from for the gallery, and I just looked to my mold in my bedroom, and I was like, that's it, man. I'm gonna do an NFT collection inspired on porn stars, not in porn stars. First, it was like anus. I want to do something with anus, but why? What anus? And then, well, there are the only anus that I can think about that are explicit on internet forever are of porn stars. Well, everyone loves porn stars, and then everything on my head start bang 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 bang, and now we are here. It was a long run. I can assure that, man. It was a long run.
I believe it. All right, I got another question. This one's for the ladies. So we'll start with Maddie, and then we'll go to Fiona. Why do you guys support the project? Why do you love it?
I support it because everyone on this Discord in the community has been super amazing and nice, and basically everything Tiago stands for is what I stand for. I'm not really into NFTs and all that stuff, but when I heard about this project from a friend, she told me a little bit about it, and I was like super stoked to get into it and see what it was about. So, yeah.
Thank you, Maddie.
And, the first time I heard about this was actually on Instagram, and I didn't know what an NFT was until this year. So when I saw this, I kind of just jumped on it because I heard that it was going to be like a big up and coming thing. It's like buying NFTs and everything. And it's been a good way to like dip my toes in the water with it. And like he was saying, like how he's going to support like struggling artists. I used to be an artist. I got like a full ride to college and I was an art major. So I really like that he's taking a percentage of it and putting it towards that.
Yeah,
Who doesn't love
that's yeah. Let's see who buys your bottle, right? And that's why I love about the project. I'm so excited for the minting day, for after the reveal when people saw their NFTs, and because like what is amazing on this project is that first of all we are doing a pioneer thing. We don't have trades. All of the NFTs are made one unique piece, 2,000 unique pieces, not just like random trades on the fucking computer or like the others. There was the anonymous artist did one by one. Okay, so there's no trades. So the community will vote by the community will vote for the rarity. So and the more rare the NFT is, the more valuable it's going to be, you know. But what's interesting about this is that people will fight for the anuses, you know. For example, the Fiona Frost fans will fight for their anus NFT, you know, and it will create value. And the same with Maddie's fans and all the girls that are supporting the project, you know, because the rarity will be amazing. But I'm really sure that the anuses of our muses will be really fucking valuable because fans are chatting with them, are closest to them, you know, and they will want to have their anuses. Are you okay? Any more questions, or we can ask the other guy to come?
Yeah. Ask somebody else and come back to me. All right.
Okay, thank you very much for being here, man.
Thank you.
And if you have any questions, just go to Discord and chat with the community. People are really funny and great, and they'll help you in whatever you need. Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Okay. Let's have here two more guys. Hey guys, I put you all on the streaming. Can you, if you wanna do some questions, let me know. Okay.
Okay.
Jesus,
have
Jesus,
some
Jesus.
questions.
You can ask. You can start. Sorry.
Okay. What is your goal for this project?
My goal.
Yeah.
My goal is to be the best NFT gallery in the fucking world.
Nice. Seems quite ambitious. I mean, with your dedication, I think it's fairly possible, right?
It is, man. If you can ask the Portuguese fans, because all the Portuguese fans know me, and every time in my fucking life, all the people just told everything that I do that wouldn't be possible. First
Yeah.
one, when I was 18 years old, I played electric violin in a rock band, okay? And then I wanted to start playing in clubs. When I said my friends that I would play electric violin in clubs, man, I'm 32, it was like 14 years ago, not right now, 14 years ago, you know? And
Yeah.
my friends were like, you are fucking crazy, man. Like, violin is a classic instrument. You can put violin on a fucking club in house music. And I can and I will, and it will be amazing. After 2 years, I was traveling the fucking world, playing in Las Vegas, everywhere, in the best clubs in Portugal and in Europe, etc. And it happened after a few years. I always wanted to be an actor, and I'm an actor. So I just told my friends I want to do a TV series, and they was like, "Oh, you are crazy, man!" 7 years after that, 7 years like working my ass off, I sold a TV series for one of the main channels in my country. I didn't know anyone, okay, and I was one of the main characters, and it's called Foreplay, and it's about sex, about not teenagers, about people of our ages, 26, 27, you know, our problems, and it's comedy. It's a dramedy. I call it a dramedy, and it was really really cool. I can show you here the I don't know if you can see it. Can you
Damn,
see
gotta
there?
respect the hustle though.
Can you see there? That's the you cannot see it, right? But then I can show you. And it's like I'm used to it, man. Oh, and then I start doing YouTube. Oh, you are crazy doing YouTube. It's really difficult. And then in 1 year and a half, I'm one of the main streamers in Portugal, YouTuber. So,
Damn,
man,
gotta respect the hustle.
that's it, man. I always like a good, when I believe in something, I just fucking do it. There is no excuses in our life. Lazy people have excuses. I don't mind to work 20 days, 20 hours per day to have my goals and achieve my goals. So that's my answer, man. Sorry to be long again, but it's like everything is possible. And I have the second and the third collection. I'm working on those collections with Brazilian artists and French artists for the next collections. Okay, I already know what are the next collections, and they're really fucking cool. I can assure you that. And we are going to have a shop on our gallery that I'm sure you will heard about La Galerie des NFT products. Okay, I cannot tell you right now. It will be after the auction sale of the masterpiece, but like in 3 weeks the products will be available and will be the La Galerie des NFT products. So everything will be together, the collections, the gallery, the products, everything on the same page, dynamically on the same page. So I'm structuring everything to be a big project, and yeah, I'm working a lot of time and a lot of hours per day on this because I believe it. And when I believe it, I just fucking love to work when I believe it. It's not it's not a problem to be working 18 hours or 16 hours on something that you really love. It's okay.
Yeah, you gotta put in the dedication for everything, right?
Yeah, of course. Of course, it's like for the same for the girls, right? Fiona and Mary. If you don't want to do porn, people think that it's easy. Oh, I can fuck in front of cameras and it's like that. It's not like that. You have to do like, right? Can you tell us please how was your your involvement from the beginning? How did it start? Because it's difficult. People always think that, oh, she went to the easy part. It was like me when I started YouTube. People, oh, now he's going to be YouTuber. It's so easy. No, it's not. It's fucking difficult, man.
It takes a lot of dedication and a lot of hard work, and we're always on call. Like if our agent calls and says we have a shoot tomorrow, then we have a shoot tomorrow. Like we always have to get tested, and that's $200 every 2 weeks, and the COVID thing, you have to get tested for that every time you shoot. So
Yeah, people never really look at that, right? People just see, oh, like, you only do sex and shit. And yeah.
They don't see all the before stuff because there's so much preparation that goes in before all these shoots.
Yeah, it's like, for example, when I was playing violin, I started playing in clubs for like 40 euros, because I was in the beginning. And when I had gigs for 5k per gig, my friends were like, that's fucking stupid. You get 5k in 1 fucking hour. And I always told them, bro, it's not 1 hour. It's all the hours that I practiced violin, all the hours that I did before to come here and take this 5k per gig,
Yeah.
And Fiona, I know that you are really young, and maybe when you shoot with Bang Bros, it was like a good hype, and it was easier to get to have a big name, but all the the struggle that you have to have on the social media, on doing and being your own boss, it's really difficult. It's so much easier if you work to someone. If they tell you what to do, you just fucking do it and you go home. That's easy.
No, you have to have like a lot of motivation because you always have to be like advertising and marketing for yourself and like on social media basically 24/7, like kind of like learning how to be an influencer was the hardest part for me because I kind of keep to myself before porn. I was very like shy, never really posted anything, so
Right.
Yeah. Do you have any more questions? Oh, Taiji.
Yeah, she said, given that you're young, how old are we, ladies?
I'm 21.
Cool.
Oops.
25 and 21, yes.
Awesome. Do we have any more, also including these ladies, any more big names in the project with us at this moment?
Of course, man. We have more than 30 girls. We have Emily Willis, we have Tasha Rain, we have Leah Gotti, we have Alex Links. Um, we have a lot of girls, big names on the project, man.
Wait, hold up. Cool question, right? So, how do you get the attention of like big names? Like you can't really just DM someone and expect them to reply. How do you like get in contact and shit?
Man, I understood something about the world that we live that with this project that it's awesome. Uh, and it is. I just text him. All the girls that not all, some girls came to me and asked me if they can join on board, and other girls I sent a message on a DM on Instagram.
Yeah.
I am verified because I'm an actor and comedian in Portugal, so I am verified. I have more than 100k followers, so it's easier to someone see a DM with someone who is verified, So
Yeah.
I just DM all men. I DM'd more than 2,000 girls. I DM
shit.
a lot of fucking people, I was
Right.
1 week
wanted
DMing
Yes.
everyone. And man, I had Kendra Lust replying. I had Nicole Aniston replying. I talked with Riley Reid on WhatsApp and Daria as well. I talked with a lot of girls. Like now, I am friends with some girls, like Maddie, that is more, longer on the project, and
Yeah.
it's being awesome. And the thing is, everything is fucking possible. I never thought about it. Like if I sent a message to a porn star, they replied to me. But bro, they replied.
Yeah.
It was like that. And of course, you ask, bro, but the porn stars, we call them muses because I think muses is more beautiful because they are our muses for the project, right? So our muses, we are giving like a percentage of their own NFT on royalties and on sales, and I think it's fair, because I didn't have to do it because there is no copyright on the artwork, but
Yeah.
I thought, man, I think it's fair if I give to them some percentage. I'm giving 40% of their own NFTs and 5% of royalties. So I think it's fair, and they will, if they like the project. I don't say like I will give this percentage to you and you have to promo for us. It's not mandatory. Of course, if they want to help us, perfect, and we appreciate it, and it's awesome, But the girls who want to claim the percentage, we are open just to come with us, and yeah, we give you the percentage, So,
Yeah.
and I think it was like a very good idea to give percentage, and if the girls want to promo us and help us promoting. And it's not just about the money, man. It's about like the community that we are bringing together. More than 50k people that support sex workers and that love porn. You don't have that in other community. You don't have that in other project. This is something for long term, because when this project ends, you have another project another project coming, and the thing is, it's not just like, oh, you start one project, you finish, and then go to another. No, man, because the next collection, people from the previous one, from Lubella News, that is the base of all the gallery, will get royalties of the next collection. So it's really dynamic,
Yeah.
One question.
Hey, bro,
Gabe.
bring Tay back up here.
Tanay.
Yeah, you got kicked out for some reason.
Yeah, Tanay.
Yeah.
You can do the question? Sorry.
Yeah. So like before you went public, so how long did it take you to think about the project, and like how long did this whole project, how long the idea come through? Like how long did it take you to?
I was 8. I started the project more or less like 8 months ago. That's it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like if you read the website, it's complex, all the benefits and everything. So I had to structure everything. I was like, if someone was recording me when I was doing the project, I was like walking around here in my studio and in my apartment, like, okay, I will do that, and then I will do that, and I will write everything. I was like a crazy guy, just putting my ideas on, on in front of me, and do something well structured that I can make money, but the others can make money as well, and everyone is happy.
Yeah, yeah. Like one more thing, like why choose Solana instead of Ethereum? Like, is it because of the gas fees or?
Because of the gas fees, yes.
Okay, okay.
I don't think people would want to buy an NFT that has like, I don't know, like $300 in gas fees.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
I
Yeah.
have one NFT that the gas fee was higher than the
Yeah,
NFT
yeah.
itself.
That's like a huge, like point of like, somebody not wanting to buy it.
Downgrade.
And
Yeah.
Tanai, do you have questions for our beautiful girls?
Oh yeah. So, like, did you enter the industry because of some necessity or forcefully, or was it your personal choice to enter the industry?
Yeah, that's a good
That's a
question.
good question. That's a good question.
It's totally my choice.
Yeah, same is definitely a personal choice.
But
What do you think
you
that-
were needing the money. You were needing like, okay, I want to do porn because I love it and I want to do it, or related to money as well.
Started off with it being about the money, but once I got comfortable, I was just like, this is a job that I really like, so I'm gonna stay with it.
Wait, hold
I
up.
think
When
it's
did
a
you
little
like?
bit of both.
Wait, when did you like have the spark? Yeah, like I should do this. When do you think like I should do this? Like seriously enter the industry.
I was younger, like below 18. I always wanted to be a cam girl. I would watch girls on cam all the time and kind of like would figure out their rhythm of how to work.
Right.
And so, when I turned 18, I got a computer and a webcam and a bra and underwear, and I just went for it and I started making money. And then I got found by my agent like 2 weeks later off that. So yeah, it was fast.
Tana, you want to say something else because you were talking. Sorry, man.
No, yeah, that's why I think I got my answer. Like, because I think you guys enter because of your passion, not just for the money. So, I think that's really good.
And yeah, one thing that I'm always talking about with these friends that now are my friends, some porn stars, is that like people don't sometimes don't appreciate that girls like Maddie and Fiona have to go through a lot to be porn stars. It's
Right.
really easy for us just to go to our laptop, jerk off, it's done. Cool,
Wait,
But
hold up.
we have to understand that they argued with their parents. They have friends that now they are not friends anymore because they do porn. Like, right, girls, a lot of things happen so you can do this job, right?
Yeah, I was actually lucky enough that like I was from a small town, and once everyone found out I did porn, they thought it was cool. So like
Oh,
I didn't
nice.
really experience like the side of things where like people end friendships and like demonize you for it. Everyone was kind of just like interested, like they wanted to know more. They wanted to know behind the scenes and stuff. So that was my experience.
Yeah, you were lucky.
I'm from like a younger generation, so I feel like my generation's like very accepting of all that, like very pro sex work.
And you,
Just
Maddie?
wanna say,
Wait, hold up. Quick question, right? Have you ever like had to battle with like insecurities and shit? You know what I mean?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Can you repeat
Every
the
girl.
question? Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Yeah. Have you ever like felt like you had insecurities and had issues with that?
Porn definitely brought out a lot of insecurities because you're naked on camera, and I think the biggest part of it that caused insecurities is just like the constant competition. Like instead of like working with each other, a lot of people in the industry like view it as a competition. Like, oh, she has more followers, she's getting booked for these shoots. Why am I not getting booked for these shoots? Like, those are the type of insecurities that I've dealt with personally.
Okay.
And
Nice.
So
for
it's
me, I
mainly
mean,
good.
not so much like competition, because as much as other people want to see competition, I learned after I was younger that it doesn't matter anymore with competition. Um, yeah, I think every girl has, low self-esteem, but like Fiona said, being on camera, you kind of actually to feel more better about yourself, because you know that people want to see it, and people think you're sexy, and then also reading the
Yeah,
comments. So yeah, it gets us hyped
Wait, what are
it's
you
a
talking
big like confidence builder in that aspect.
for sure.
But is there a lot of competition between girls on porn?
It's-
Like
As a
there is
newcomer in
like
the industry, I
is
would
there
say
is
that-
there like porn stars, really beachy porn stars?
and there's
not like bitchy, but there's just kind of like a silent like competition that I like.
I've met some mean girls.
Yeah, because there are shitty people in all the areas, all the jobs. So, of course,
Yeah,
all the musics that are on board, I love all the musics that are on board. All
Super great.
the ones that are more active are so cool, and I'm so happy to have like girls like you, Mrs. Robinson, Leah, No Face Girl. They are really funny as well, not just like cool girls and nice girls. They are funny, they have sense of humor. They talk and chat with us on our general chat about everything, not just fucking porn, about everything, movies, daily based things, mental
Cars.
health, everything.
Yeah, there's more to people like than what you just see on like I don't know, a fucking video,
Of course,
Exactly.
man,
That's
of
what I
course.
love about the Discord. We get to share about our cars and stuff like that, and nudes and
yeah. It's
Yeah.
nice that there's just a community of like sex workers though, because it's kind of like you guys, like us, like versus the world.
I
Speaking
love your
about
truck,
community-
Maddie.
Wait, speaking about community, what do you think about like simps and shit? You know what I mean?
What?
What do you
What do you
think about like, simps? Like how some people just simp for people? I don't know. Just a random
I
thought.
love it. I love it. Like
I'm a simp for other girl performers, so
yeah, I'm definitely a simp for a lot of people, and I love simps. Like yes, be all sweet and comment on all my pictures and like DM me nice things every day. Like it's really nice.
Names are okay. Just don't disrespect the girls.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of like trolls and stuff, so it's nice when there's someone simping for you.
Yeah, and of course, if someone comes to the general chat and they say something wrong, we will ban them, and it's okay. And after, before I ban, I make sure I can insult him, and then I'll ban him.
Yeah.
Because I like to I like to insult people,
Yeah, it's
like everyone, right? All of us
I
like
write,
to insult people,
yeah.
so yeah.
On the
I
write
got a
on
question.
the reason of the ban, I write that.
What's the question, Simpson?
All right. So how do you go about approaching actors? You just like, hey, can I take a picture of your anus and put it on the blockchain? Like, how does that go?
Okay, no, we don't do that. Our artists, it just see 10 movies more or less of each girl is tired of seeing assholes. I can guarantee that for you guys. So he just see the videos, he just stop in a good frame, and then he do the digital artwork looking at the anus. That's
okay.
that's why it's a one on one unique NFT, not trade.
Right.
Yeah, of course, there were some girls that, for example, that I did a sneak peek of the NFT, and there was like, oh, Tiago, my asshole is more pinky than that. Can I send you a better picture? And I was like, okay, no problem. And then I sent it to the artists, and he did it looking at the picture. But I cannot ask 2,000 girls to send me their anuses pic, right?
Wait, hold up. Quick question, right? So with NFTs, you have to recruit people, right? But before you had like a bigger budget, do you think you would have, if you had a smaller budget, right? Would you try to do a lot of the work yourself?
What?
So if you didn't have the budget to recruit like, artists and I don't know, a whole marketing team,
And all the marketing pages, etc. Like yesterday, yes.
do you think you would kind of try to handle that yourself?
It's like, man, I'm handling a lot, because I have one guy helping me with the marketing, so I'm doing the marketing with that guy. I have the moderators team, it's like 22 or 23 people. I have the design team, I have the video team, I have the blockchain expert team, I have the web developers team, so I'm leading like 60 people, man. And it's like everything that goes on air or we put on Instagram or we put on Twitter or I have to make sure that everything is like I want, because it's like when you open a restaurant, if you are not there, fuck it. The restaurant will be shitty. The food will be shitty. That's what happens. So, of course, on this project, I'm almost having a burnout. I know that shit. My friends are telling me, Tiago, calm a little bit down because you are working too much. I was like, on this next collection, I will. I don't know if you say delegate. Dedicate. No. When you
Delegate.
delegate to other people, so I can be more calm with not so much work. Of course,
Right.
I'm the brain of it. I have to be on the project always. So, but I will delegate the jobs like, okay, marketing team, I don't care, I won't do the marketing, you do the marketing, I just do the final check.
Yeah.
And I want to delegate more things because I'm doing everything. I'm leading like 60 people and I'm every day on Discord as well. I think you never saw a founder talking on Discord and it's the top 3 on the project. I'm rank 3, level rank 3 on Discord. You never saw that, right?
Yeah. Wait, with so much people like that you have to kind of operate with, right? Have you ever had issues with communication or just like had to kick someone out?
Of course, there are always issues, but
Yeah.
I never kicked someone that work on the team. But I know that in the next collections, for example, I have 22 or 23 mods on Discord. There are some mods that are not working. On the next collection, I won't have them on the team.
Yeah.
That's it.
Cool.
And for the girls, do you have questions? Because it's not every day that you are in front of two beautiful porn stars, right? Not in front, but talking. You are
I
shy.
mean, now it kind of gets to a point where like it's like a little bit different than watching it. But yeah, I don't know.
He's shy, girls. Yeah, but I don't know who was telling it, but you girls can confirm because people sometimes don't understand that when you are doing porn, you are acting. It's not you,
Yeah.
right? It's not
Yeah,
you.
it's
So you are
two
acting.
different people, right?
So you don't know these girls. You just saw
Yeah.
them on camera having sex. You don't know them. You don't know what food they like. You don't know what routines they like to do, the hobbies they like, and that's why it's so cool to have the girls here to talk about everything. One thing that I can ask you guys, because now I'm working a lot, like for the last month, but I have a time in my life that I was like with a lot of anxiety because I worked I since I am 18 I always worked for me, so I'm my own boss. So but there were a few years that I didn't have so much job and I had a lot of anxiety because I had a lot of time, free time. And free time means anxiety for me and for the rest of the fucking world. And for
Yeah.
porn stars, that's what I wanted to ask you. Like for you guys that do porn, you for example you go shoot a video in the morning, but for example you have all the afternoon for yourselves. Do you guys have anxiety? What guys do you do to occupy your time? Because you don't need to work 15 hours or 12 hours a day or even 8 hours a day to do your job. You can do like one video, 3 hours of video, it's okay, and you are done. How do you manage your time and do you manage your anxiety? if you have it. If you don't have it, perfect.
I don't really have that much anxiety, but if I do, I know a lot of girls take breaks to kind of put themselves back together because at times it can be tough because you overwhelmed with work. But I like to get my rest and my skin routine, just get my body, do me that'll make me feel better about myself, you know, a lot of sleep, a lot of water, all that. Kind of boring, but you know, that's how I am.
And you?
We have Violet here.
I just hang out with my cat and my boyfriend, and I like to play video games. I like to read, and yeah.
Wait, hold up.
I-
Now that you brought up like a
pretty
boyfriend,
sure that's like, what? Sorry.
so now that you brought up your boyfriend, right? Like, does he have any issues with you being in this industry? That's like the most common question I'd imagine.
Yeah, so before we met, or when we first met, we were both doing a lot of mainstream porn, working with people, and once we started dating, we both dropped out of the mainstream industry for the most part, unless we get booked together. So for guys, I only work with my boyfriend,
Right.
and occasionally we'll get booked together for a scene. We got booked for a VR scene, which was a threesome with another girl. So he's fine with me working with other girls or doing threesomes and whatnot, but I just don't work with any other guys. So that's the agreement that we've come to. He doesn't work with girls without me, and yeah, that's just what we do. So there's really no anxiety surrounding it anymore because we kind of just communicated at the beginning of the relationship.
Communication is key, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
If you're gonna date someone doing porn, you definitely need to have a lot of communication because I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of people the fantasy think that they could date a porn star and then they start dating a porn star and then it causes a lot of
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
It's so cool to date a porn star, but then when she goes to work, to fuck, man,
Yeah.
fuck.
You need to know how to handle it.
Yeah.
What about, I don't know, we have more people here. I brought them in. We have a lot of people here. If you guys have questions, don't be shy. Violet, hello.
One question.
We have another muse in the house.
Yeah, Lana the Violet. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. I'm trying to figure this all out.
Okay. If you want to talk with us, let us know, okay?
Okay.
So, do you guys have more questions?
I have one
I have
question.
a question.
Okay, let's go, Jeffro.
Who
And guys, please, if you are not talking, just put it on mute, okay?
Yeah.
Thank-
Girls, if there's someone you look forward to working with, who would it be?
There's so many girls.
I would love to work with Angela White.
Who was that? I missed that.
Angela White.
Oh, okay. I missed
Okay.
that too.
So you like big girls?
Yeah, I just think she's beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, she is.
And you, Maddie? What? We are not
Yeah.
listening. We are not listening.
Your mic is fucked.
Huh?
I can't understand.
Yeah. Can you tell us now, please?
Your mic is not loud enough.
Yeah. Your mic is not okay right now.
Cut out when you were gonna say the name.
I just listened. Ms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how the name and
There's
it's just
a
only.
sentence.
What?
What the fuck was that, man?
Jesus Christ.
Can you hear me now?
Now it's okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Nikki Benz.
Nikki
Ooh.
Benz.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if you want Jeffro is from America, but listen to their voice, to his voice. He looks
No.
he looks like a mafia guy. Please talk, Jeffro.
That's That's why I
Jesus.
did. That's why I didn't want to talk because I know you.
He's from Mafia, man. I'm sure.
Listen. All my friends tell me. Listen, I'm the only one that sounds like this, man. I'm very special.
Yeah.
An Italian mixed with a New Yorker. God damn
Yeah,
it.
it's
Yeah.
love.
That's why this community is amazing. We have porn stars, we have mafia guys, we have beautiful guys like Tiago. So it's perfect, you know, this community.
Everybody always says I'm New Yorker and I'm Italian, but I get you. I bet you nobody can ever guess what I really am.
I have no fucking clue if that's not it.
German.
Are you just a white bald dude?
No. He just told you I look like a gangster. How do I look like a white bald dude? You want to see? How do I do this?
Yeah, I'm intrigued.
How do I don't know how to do this. There you go. You're a white bald dude.
You definitely look like a mafia
Yeah, you
guy,
look
bro.
like a mafia guy. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro, for that moment. You have to turn off the camera because if you when you turn it on, it will
I
fuck.
don't know how to do this.
Let
There
me.
you go.
He looks like that one crazy uncle that pulls up to the New Year, you know?
Yeah, man, it's awesome. So.
No, I'm the cool uncle. I promise. I'm the cool uncle.
Well, do you know what's cool about this? That we have like people with 20 years old, 25, 30, 40, like Jeffro. For example, I have a guy today from the West Coast that wanted to be a mod on the team. And I called him on Discord, and I was like, it was talking. I was like, his voice was like a 20 guy voice, and I was like, how old are you? I'm 42. No, man, you are not 42.
Wait, holy.
Can you please put your video on? And he put your video on. It was like a 42-year-old guy with a cap. You know, it was like man, cool, man.
Oh my
Yo, I
god.
would
That's
like
so
to
cool,
know
man.
as well.
That's why I told people. I'm always telling people our
Yeah,
floor price will be amazing, man, because we don't have kids here. We don't have paper ends. The kids are the paper ends, you know. We have mods with 42 years old, man. Fuck, we are cool.
We are cool, man. But I don't get in a project to sell, man. If I believe in it, I stay in it, or I don't get in it.
Of course, that's the idea, man. That's the idea,
And
man.
for some reason, something about you, it just attracted me to you.
Same.
Okay,
Same.
man. Okay,
I
man.
really like you, Tiago.
Oh,
Like it's your
fucked
voice,
up.
your personality, you know.
Vincent, your
okay,
mic
man.
is so fucked up.
If you come to the party, please be far away from me because you like me, you know.
No, not like that, brother. Don't get it wrong.
What's up?
Don't-
I was
Get
joking,
it
man.
twisted.
I was joking, man.
No. Not like that, brother. As a friend, I love what you did with the community. I love how you brought people together. I love how you connected it. It seems real. But any more than that, I give you a bottle of wine and send you on your way.
I love you, man. I love you. I hope you come to the party, man, in Lisbon.
I'm the first one there, man. I told you about it a month ago, remember?
Man, it will be so. Our community, the olders party, will be so epic, like mafia kind of people, you know. Like we are going to have people with 20, with 40s. Like, it will be so awesome, man. It will be so awesome.
Where's this party going to be based at?
This party is going to be in Lisbon, Portugal, Europe. So for the Americans,
even people under the 20.
what? No,
Even people
under
20.
under 18, we won't allow to
under
come.
20 is above 18, right?
Yeah, here in Portugal you can come to a club if you are 18. Under 18 you cannot.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Under 20 is still legal. Above 18.
Yes, 19 and 18.
Yeah, exactly.
Spinson, your microphone is fucked up, man. Sorry.
Bro, big boosted kid.
Yeah, but it's like everything is in America, bro. That's one true, and I think would be cool because for the American holders because they have an excuse to come to Europe to do a trip.
Hell
right?
yeah.
It's all the Americans that I'm talking, like the whitelisted members, they all tell me, Tiago, I'm going to the fucking party. No chance. I don't know what I have to say to my girlfriend, but I will go. That's so funny, man. No, because that's something unique. You know, we will be with people all around the world. Like you can visit Europe. Americans normally, like a very good percentage of American never went to Europe, so it's a good, you know, a good excuse to come, and it will be awesome. And you can come to Portugal. Portugal is amazing. It's beautiful. Girls are beautiful as well. Food is fucking amazing. We have good weather, like a lot of beaches. Beaches, not beaches, beaches. You know, because we are surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean, so we have sea everywhere as well. There are a lot of seafood, good food. So you will enjoy, man. You will enjoy for sure. And people in Portugal love to treat well people from outside. When we like to you know.
A good hospitality.
That's it. That's it.
So do you have a tentative month or a date?
I love your accent, man. Sorry, I love your accent. You are from
He's
India?
From India. Yeah, he's from India.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I love your accent. What was the question, man?
So, do you have a tentative date month for the party or
I didn't listen. Sorry.
a tentative month or a date like?
I'm yeah. I'm thinking about do it on the beginning of May.
Okay.
I already talked to the owner of the club. It's a friend of me. What I'm going to do is, I think it would be like not cool if we just do a party with the olders and the porn stars. You know, I think it would be better like I wanted to do. So what I'm going to do is like we are going to a club, a normal good club here in Lisbon. It's next to the river. It's really beautiful, and I'm going to book like a big VIP zone for the olders and porn stars, and you can just go in showing your NFT and the girls, of course, you know. And to that area, you just go in with your NFTs, and that's it. And if you want to go upstairs to dance in the middle of the people, you can go there. But if you want to go more tranquilo, as we say in Portuguese, more how do you say tranquilo? More chill, you know. You can be on the VIP zone, on the sofas. We're gonna bring some fucking bottles. Let's go drinking and partying, and that's it, man.
Woohoo!
I don't drink so much now because I'm fucking old, but you guys can drink for me, you know.
You're gonna drink that day.
Yeah, I think that they. I think that they. No, because I have to take care of things, man. I cannot be drunk as fuck, you know. Of course, I will drink.
One shot for congratulations, just one.
Oh yeah, of course, man. Of course, more than one. More than one. Okay. Not a problem. And yeah, let's close this. Let me see if you just have one or two more questions to the girls, and to close this Labella News podcast. Don't forget that tomorrow we are going to be a podcast with three girls: Tasha Rain, Valentina Bianco from Italy, and Maya Farrell. Tuesday we have with Leah Gotti. On the 11th we have with Emily Willis. And in the middle of these days we are gonna have more muses, porn stars coming with the Labella News podcast. And yeah, let's close with two questions for the ladies, okay?
Yeah. So like I had a question. So like when you are doing your set, how much percent you would say is acting, and how much percent would you say is pleasure?
A very good question.
Tanai, I really fucking love you. You have always good questions. Please come tomorrow.
Yeah.
So for me, I would say they put a lot of acting into it, and for us to read lines, so we can't really, do anything but do that, what they tell us to do. But besides that, just the scene when it first starts to the end, I would say it's about 95% pleasure and 5% acting, because the other 5% is probably something they told you to say or they told you to do, etc.,
Okay, so like the other 5% is basically some fetish the viewers want to see.
Yeah, or Or one time I had one of the directors say, "Oh, don't say fuck," or "Oh my God, just moan, just moan." So in that aspect, I felt like I was acting because in real life, when I have sex, I do say, "Oh fuck" and "Oh God," you know. So
Yeah, that's so funny.
yeah,
That
but
is normal.
but the whole scene, when I get into it, I put 110% of myself into it, and I love what I do. So yeah, it's awesome.
It's
hold up.
for me. It's so strange when you don't talk on sex. When you don't talk at all, it's awkward as fuck.
Yeah,
Right?
I had one scene like
I mean,
that, and he was like,
mean,
"You need to tone it down because we don't want the neighbors to hear or something." And I was like, "So you don't want me to moan?" And he was like, "Basically, no." And I was just like, "Okay, I'm gonna try to be quiet." It's kind of hard when you're taking a big ass thing.
If I was the actor, do you know what I do on that scenario? If the director should tell that, I will like put my hand on your mouth,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
could like scream, and it's real.
Yeah, but sometimes it's just in the back of your mind, and you're just so natural to saying those things. And sometimes, you know, if they don't want that fetish, probably like, you know, play it in with that scene. So I mean, that's a good idea for sure. Maybe especially for boy girl, but with girl girl, it's more natural vanilla. Unless you're like kind of in a hardcore scene, then I'm sure they definitely want you to talk very dirty.
What's your favorite? Just sorry, bros. The conversation is interesting right now, so maybe you don't close it. So, what is your favorite for both of us? What's your favorite like line that when your boyfriend or the guy you are doing sex on a scene, what's the line that someone can tell you that turns you fucking on?
I believe it goes both ways for this line, but that feels so good because then you know that you're just in the spot.
But what line? What's the sentence?
That feels good. That turns me on.
Okay, that feels good. Okay, and you, Fiona?
I love when people are like, "Oh yeah, like take that fucking cock," like.
Take
Be a good girl. Like,
what could you repeat, please? No, I didn't. Sorry, I didn't listen. I'm really, I'm being honest. I didn't. I just listened. Take the fucking cock.
yeah.
But take the fucking cock.
Yeah.
When
That's what she said. I
they
think people are like aggressive with me, so it turns me on.
That's why you have a boyfriend like this. I understand now. Yeah. Her boyfriend is like this. You know, my head is of the size of his shoulder. That's true. Yeah, man. But when you say take that fucking cock off.
What?
Because I didn't understand the sentence. So you like
Like,
that
take
you're
that, like yeah, like take that fucking cock, like as they're like pounding me. Like,
okay.
like if they like just like choke me, like yeah, like take that dick, like.
Okay.
He likes
Or,
really
like-
like being dominated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She likes to be
Wait,
dominated. I understand. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, quick question, right? So, do you ever feel out of your comfort zone? You know what I mean?
Well, before the scene, they'll go over the yeses and nos of what we want to do and what we don't want to do, or what, you know, is okay for both of us. So I don't necessarily feel, you know, awkward or like that in any situation because we go over it before the scene. And I'm sure for maybe some people who are afraid to speak up for themselves have encountered that situation.
Wait, what would you say is like your biggest no? You know what I mean?
You're my best no.
Like, I mean, something that you don't want to do at all. Like your biggest like no, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Gosh. Probably smacking me in the face or spitting on my face.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. That sounds fucking...
Fiona is laughing because you like it.
You'd be surprised.
I'm like the opposite.
Yeah, that's why this is beautiful. So, what's your limit, Fiona?
Yeah.
Just don't stick it in my ass. Like
You don't
Oh,
like
so you can do anal.
you don't like anal?
I've done like a few I've done a few anal scenes like in DP. That was like my first 3 scenes I ever did, and it was like my first time ever doing any of that. Like it was on camera. So then like after those scenes were over, like I was like no more anal for me. Like I'm good.
But in real life,
I'm
in
like working up to it, like back up to it for my OnlyFans and stuff. Probably like within the
Ow.
next few months, but like yeah, on yeah,
But-
but on
but-
a professional set, like no, it's just too like there's no like working up to it. They kind of just like pour lube in it and like go in your ass. So like
okay.
I mean, it's harsh if you start to right to that. I think you can get like shocked.
What?
You
Huh?
know what?
I got a
I
question.
mean, if your
after
first
that.
scenes was something more harder than the usual, that's
Yeah.
why you don't want to do it anymore, I think.
Yeah.
No, that's not just because
Because
of
my
it.
personal life first.
Because
Before.
she told that she doesn't have the emotional part, you know, right? You don't have the emotional part. You don't have like that you are not like enough. When you are really excited, you know, I have girls like that I've been with when they are really excited, they can take it anymore and they say just fuck my ass, please, you know, because they are really fucking excited. And if you are not excited enough to do it, you know, you don't want,
You have
you know,
to be really
that's it.
comfortable, like-
Okay, I feel you. I can't have sex with people that I don't have feelings, so.
Yeah.
I have a question. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi. As a woman, I am aware that women in sex are more emotional than men in general. How do you manage to channel those emotions while you are in the act work, or do you take advantage of them to make everything seem more real in the performance?
I do girl. So is that a question referring to girl as well, or no?
It's for you, yeah.
I'm trying to think. I kind of lost thought about that question. Can you repeat it for me one more time? I'm sorry.
Yeah, the women in general are more emotional in sex, right?
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah.
my opinion, yeah. How do you manage to channel those emotions in the act or in the work? In working.
Yeah, I get that question a lot. I think you just gotta put your feelings away that, you know, I might actually like this person, and channel your inner friendly feelings. You know, you gotta be really friendly with them and get to know them, and then the scene will be better. But when you get home, if you feel like, you know, you're still thinking about that person or something, I think it just takes a few days and a week. It's kind of like a breakup almost, but you were never together. You know, you just gotta kind of take a break from thinking about the person. But sometimes you do get attached. I've been attached to someone before, and you know, you can get your heart broken, you know, sometimes because some girls are just gay for pay, you know, so it's hard.
And yeah, I think yeah. Sorry, Fiona. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. I'd say for me, it's just kind of like
Eating a chocolate.
easier to detach myself from it, because like I view it as work, and like I know like a lot of the performers that I've performed with, I know they all have girlfriends, like husbands, wives, and stuff. So it's easier for me to kind of just detach myself, because I already know that they're like in love with someone else. Like I already know like it's work. So like if we have chemistry, like you can have chemistry with someone and like while you're with someone else, so like you can just play on that for the scene. But yeah, most of the people I worked with were already in relationships, so it was kind of easier for me to.
Wait, hold up. Hear me out, right? What do you think about doing a collab? Like, you know, you two. I don't know, just random thought, right?
I would love to work
Like
with
us? Yeah, I would love to.
Yeah, because you guys just do girls for now, right?
Yeah.
So it will be a Labella News collab. It would be amazing.
Yeah.
I'm talking to some girls on this project about collabing with them, so I'm super excited. Tiago, you introduced me to a lot of beautiful women.
You are welcome, and thank you for being on board. I think regarding the question of La Mer, for me, now that I'm in love and I have a girlfriend, it's different because I don't fuck other girls, you know? But when I was single, for me, sex was like chocolate. I love to eat chocolate. It's a pleasure, right? So if you like to eat chocolate, what's the problem of of loving fucking as well? It's a pleasure, you know? And that's what normally what I tell to people, normally girls that ask me, oh, it's like, yeah, but I'm a girl, I'm more emotional, and it's like, okay, I understand that, but for me, sex is it's carnal. I don't know if you say carnal. No, no, you don't say it like that. Sorry. For me, sex it's like it's a pleasure, and that's it. Of course, if you love the person, it will be better. But yeah, that's it. And I think for you guys that do porn, I think you look for sex like that. You love to do it, you know, and it's a pleasure, right?
Yeah.
And regarding what Fiona was saying, like you said something really interesting that like you are fucking other guy or other girl, you know, like when you are on work, and they have wives, girlfriends, boyfriends, etc. And it's like when you are a porn star, even if you are a guy or a girl, you know, and you can just like fuck a lot of people in your life, you will want to have on your side the people you love, the guy or the girl you love. So you know, sex it's important for all the relationships, but it's like if you can have sex with different people, like working, sex it's not a problem anymore, you know, because on the relationships that are always people are afraid of being you know, how to say it in English, sorry, unfaithful, you know. And for you guys it's different because you do sex on work, so you don't care about sex. You won't think about like fucking other guy or other girl because you did it at like yesterday or today at work, you know. And then you go home and you have the people, the guy or the girl you love, and that's the best part, right?
And like for girl, I know it's different, but for like boy girl scenes, it's usually there's not that many scenes that I've been booked for that were like passionate. That like the script involved kissing and like very like eye contact and everything. Like it, I feel like a lot of the scenes I've gotten booked for like weren't passionate because it was like a step brother, a step sister. Like in South Florida, it's very like step sister and incest type porn. So like you're not gonna have that same intimacy and passion as like a girl scene. So it's also easier to like just do that because yeah.
Okay, thank you, girls. Thank you so much for being here with us and for being on the project. We are almost on the minting day. 12 March 12, it's the minting day. We are going to do epic shit because we are going to have our anuses in New York Times Square on billboard trucks. And yeah, for the first time in the history, we are going to have anuses on billboards on Times Square. That's something really fucking cool. For me, this is, excuse me, it's something like the first guy going to the moon or the first project going to the moon. You are the first project putting anuses on New York Times Squares, you know?
Right.
That's cool. So don't forget, tomorrow we have a new podcast at, not at 4, but at 4 p.m. East. Okay, 4 p.m. East tomorrow and Tuesday. And yeah, just go and check the Discord. We are always there with the community. The girls go there like when they want and when they can, of course. And they are really nice. They just put some pictures on the non-safe to work channel. I advise you to go there to watch the pics and videos that all the girls post there. And yeah, and that's it. Girls, thank you very much for being here on the podcast and on the project. You guys are amazing, and without you guys, it wouldn't be possible to do what we are doing, okay?
Yeah, respect to you all. Damn. This shit
Thank
is a
you.
lot of... Yeah.
And thank you guys because without you guys, the community, this is nothing, of course. So thank you for you guys, the girls, and yeah, we see you on the general chat. I'm gonna stay here on the streaming channel. I'm going to the waiting room channel after I close the stream. If you wanna do some questions about the project, you can do it. I'm going to be here like 10 minutes or something. If you wanna do some questions about the project, you can do it. Okay, and that's it. Girls, kiss you, and I will say it in Portugal. Ciao.
I love you.